Hello everyone, Peter Smith here. I'm in the United States in Manhattan. It's 5:45 in the afternoon. I'm heading out to have lunch with my old pal Jean Head, who's lobbied with me at the UN for more than 20 years. Amazing lady. She's not too well at the moment. She's got really bad knees, just worn out. She's in her mid-80s. Poor Jean. So I'm having supper with her tonight. But I have just seen the most amazing thing on Fox News. I've been sitting here watching a little bit of Fox News, working on my memoirs of the UN and getting it put together and a few pictures in and different stuff. And I just saw Pastor Andrew Brunson at the White House with President Trump. And you know how you'll get, some Christians, oh, well, I'll pray for you, but this chap said to President Trump, well, could I pray for you now in front of all the cameras? And I've got a link to this this interview, this meeting in the White House. You can see it marked out in the comments under this video. And it's the 6.5 minute mark, and he prays for about 6.5 to 7.25 minutes. So there's only 3/4 of a minute, and then his wife prayed a little bit too for him. It was one of the most moving things I've seen on television here. This man's been in prison in Turkey for 2 years. He went there as an evangelist, I'm assuming. Don't know all the details. And he had a 35-year sentence imposed on him by the Turkish people. And Trump and Mike Pence and the different other ones have been putting the thumb screws on Turkey. And they got him released with no trades and no money, didn't pay anything. Very interesting days. It's wonderful to see that. And he's back with his wife and kids, this Pastor Brunson, brave man. Now, I was in Turkey in 1996 at the UN summit in Istanbul, the Habitat Summit. And first Sunday I was there, I went along to one of the embassies, and there was an Anglican service on. There was a lady preacher, and she wasn't that good. And I thought, I'm not going to do this again the next Sunday. So I think we went along to the Dutch embassy the second Sunday, and there was a New Zealand pastor there, and he gave a good word, and it was good, and he asked for people to speak up. So if they had a prayer request, and I said, well, I'm Peter Smith from Australia, and I'm at this big UN meeting, and I just want you to pray that the little countries won't get all sort of trampled over by the big strong countries. And something like that. And then afterwards, this young chap came running up to me. I didn't recognise him, but in the mid-80s, he was a navigator man in Melbourne, and I used to go round to his house after my friend David Schultz went off to India as a missionary. And he says, that's another David. I can't think of his surname, but he was married by then, had 4 kids, and he was an underground missionary. Oh, we're not going to say exactly how all that worked, but he did a bit of postal Bible studies for people, and he said, one of these Turkish men would get saved, and all of a sudden he'd stop beating up his wife, and all the other wives would be going, oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, he'd become a Christian. And it's amazing things what happened. But of course, in countries like that, they don't like those sorts of things too much. So there we are. So if you're a believer and you like to see Christians praying for very powerful political people in the world, like the President of the United States, you can see it firsthand. Oh, it did my heart good to see that man kneel down and pray that prayer for President Trump. We all need prayer. And he's from North or South Carolina, this pastor, and he said, yeah, there'd be millions I reckon there were millions praying for this chap. And he got released. It's wonderful. Just hope and pray that lots of other Christians might get released who are in prison just for preaching the gospel. So there you go. Have a look at the little link below, and please pray for Christians in prison around the world that are there just because of their faith. So that's it for now. God bless you. And I don't know when I'll do another one, but hopefully while I'm still over here in New York. We'll see you later.